Yes, we are going to Walmart today to look for a couple of trending tropical plants that I have been after, that I've been seeing other plant YouTubers find, thinking, why doesn't my big box store near me have them? Right, Georgie? Right. Hi friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. You've come at a wonderful day where I'm taking a little field trip to my local Walmart to be looking for some pink princess and some white knights, some royalty. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you what I found. Okay, so we are here in the Walmart. And look what I have found. White wizard and a pink princess. Both of them right here waiting for me. And I just had a very, very nice conversation with a very nice lady, Wendy, and her very handsome young boys, Jacob and Eli. Hi guys. Nice to meet you. And look at these. Everything is very wet because it's been raining every day, but very, very early this morning we had a tremendous thunderstorm. Look at that. This one has incredible variegation on it. Nice leaf coming out, and I can feel little drops falling right now. What is this? It's a type of alocasia, but there's no name on it. I don't know what this is. Friends, if you know. Oh, alocasia corazon. Okay, there we go. Heart. Corazon is heart. Very vibrant aglaonemas that I'm going to dump the water. I was just talking to the gal that works here at the garden center, and she's been dumping out water too, which is like the first employee that I've spoken to that does that. Look at these. This is Calathea. Beautiful color on that. The burgundy on the back, but it looks almost like a Rosea picta, but it's got the white variegation on it. We've got some beautiful pothos here and some ferns. Now these do not have cover pots. These are $8.96. These are little plastic cover pots. Oh, every time I turn something over I can hear the water. These are $9.96. These are also Costa Farms. Peace lilies and Dieffenbachias here. These are Costa Farms, are $24.84. Some sago palms. Oh, there's only so many I can dump the water out on. Poor guys. Since they're all in cover pots, they don't, the water can't get out. And Calatheas, little fiddle leaf bambino there. And these are a little less because the cover pots are plastic, $15.97. I'll make sure and check out the clearance section here, because I've gotten some really good plants here in the clearance section. Now up front here, right at the entrance, looks like they have lemon meringue. Maybe some global greens. Here's the Rosea picta. Geo. Somebody told me this was a little bit finicky type of plant. Don't know. Here's another pink princess. They had about 4 or 5. And some Baltic blue. I had to get rid of my Baltic blue because it was mealybugs galore and it just would not, you know, survive. So I had to get rid of it. Oh, this water. Sorry, friends. So the Scindaptus tuberii, Raphidophora tetrasperma. Here's another white knight. There's a couple more here. And ZZ chameleon there. They've got a nice selection. Very nice. Let's check out the clearance section. So I'm headed over to the clearance rack and I came across these alocasias. This is the outdoor perennial section and they're listed for $6.97. I'm thinking these are very small regal shields. Wow, for $6.97, that's a very good. If you don't have a whole lot of space, this would be a great way to start it, and the price is incredible, really. Still have that same beautiful big leaves, and they're getting the burgundy underneath. Looks like they're still young. I'm assuming these are regal shields because they look it. If you think it's something else, friends, let me know down in the comments below. But I may pick one of these up for $7. My goodness, you can't beat that. So here is, looks like these are exotic angels. Hanging plants, Cebu blue. Oh wow, and that's full of water too. 1998. My Cebu blue just got mealybugs also. I had two plants, two pothos. My Cebu blue pothos and my Baltic blue pothos get infested with mealybugs, and I tried for weeks to remedy the situation, and I finally just threw them out, and I'm going to start anew. But it's not in my budget to get this one today. Okay, so let's see over here. Not much, but we've got a few things. Okay. Here's those geo plants. $5. Pardon me while I empty out the water. And they've got a calathea. Actually, I'm not sure why this one was over here in the clearance section. I mean, it's got a few dead leaves down at the bottom. Otherwise, it's in good shape. And this looks like a regular ZZ. It's $10. And they post those for $5. Nothing tickles my fancy, really. So on this side they have some alocasia elephant ears. Looks like the small ones though, and these are $9.97. I was looking at them, some of them, look at the roots. They're growing out of these little containers ready to be repotted. So these are $9.97, as are these little impatiens up here, hanging baskets. So inside here they've got quite a selection of pots. I wanted to get some terracotta pots, but all they have left are these large ones, which I don't want that big. These are self-watering, but they're plastic. Now they have these, which have a hole in them. Better Homes and Garden, and they're like terracotta, but like with a patina to them. It looks like they're $5.47, which isn't a bad price. What do you think about? I need to repot some succulents. Oh, this is nice, $29.97. I don't know, some things are mixed up here. So hanging pot $14.97. Rattan planter $29.97. This is moved around here. Unlike this. This planter with legs, $29.99. And this is really nice. Oh, No, these I don't see the price, but it's probably 35 or so, 39.97. $11.98. Nice texture. $2.97. I don't know. This is smaller and it's more expensive. That's what I'm saying. I think the pots are moved around, so some of the prices are different. But this is a good price, $21.98 for this one. That's a big pot. That would be good to put a grow bulb in. Doesn't say. I don't see the vegetable. Oh no, doesn't say. Everything's mixed around. That's frustrating. Well, you see, I found some really great things there, right? They had been well stocked. Yes, everything was very wet because I mentioned before, even in my last Shop With Me video at Home Depot, how it's been raining every single day here in Central Florida. And this morning we got very early thunderstorms and heavy rains. So when I got to the Walmart nursery there, everything was very wet. And I tried to help out as much as I possibly could, but I did find some wonderful plants. Let me start with, though, first some pots that I picked up. They did not have the terracotta pots that I've been wanting, but I did find these kind of European looking terracotta from Better Homes and Garden. They were $5.97. I got two because I have two cactus cuttings that I brought from California. You probably saw them in one of my videos, how they, hey guys, take it easy, how they've really taken off as far as the roots, and I need to pot them up in a more permanent home. So this will be perfect. Now, they didn't have the saucers that go with those particular pots, so I just picked up the regular terracotta ones. These were $1.50, I think, each. So, you know, I'm not worried about the color difference. I actually kind of like it, so this will work perfectly. Now, I picked up this alocasia, and I believe it is a baby regal shield. I'm going to do some research and Google some baby regal shields, alocasias, and see what they look like. But I think, you know, it is starting to get that coloration. And even if it's not, this alocasia is gorgeous. Look at the stems on that. Nice deep maroon. And for $6.97, you can't, I mean, you just can't beat that. It's heavy because it's wet, so I'm gonna wait for it to dry out, put it in my patio and help it to dry out. A lot of aeration there, airflow, so it'll dry out nicely. But it's a nice thick stalk in the center here, and it's got some nice growth here of some little baby ones. So this was the one that I thought would do the best. For $6.97, I thought it was a great deal. You know, you can't beat that. So let's start off here with some trending tropicals. Here is the Philodendron White Knight that I selected from Costa Farms Trending Tropicals line. And I met a very nice lady there, Wendy. She was also looking at these, and we discussed, you know, how each one looked, and, you know, she made her selection and I made my selection. But very nice. We took the water out of the pots and everything, and there were 2 plants in each pot. Every single pot had 2 plants, but this has some beautiful growth on it. I think it has some really nice variegation on it, and it's gonna do great. I'm also gonna put this one outside and probably take it out of its cover pot and just leave the nursery pot on my potting bench again to get more airflow to help this very moist pot dry out, because I don't like to repot my plants too soon and too wet. So that airflow and aeration will help this one. Now for the lady, here is the Pink Princess. Look at her in all her glory. And they had quite a few of them. I would say probably 5 or 6. And she's heavy, so much water. And this one was the one I selected that had the most pinkness and variegation to her. Again, 2 plants in each pot, and they all looked really good, but you know, they had different varieties of height and growth, different varieties of not fenestration, but variegation. So but they had a nice selection, and this is the one I selected. I was so glad I found it. Now I do have a little baby pink princess, and I'll show you a picture of it here, that I've been struggling with for a while. A very nice subscriber from New Mexico sent it to me. Thank you, Albert. And you know, I've been just babying her because I didn't want her to to die, and she's finally seems to be coming around, but she's not, doesn't have really little to no variegation on her. But I want to keep her. I want her to grow big and strong, because you know, she's special to me. But I wanted one that had this big variegation on it, and who knows, that other one may grow up and, you know, put this one to shame and get lots of variegation on it herself. You know, who knows, one can hope. So this was the pink princess that I finally found. I've been having really just a string of luck lately, you know, at the Home Depot with the silver stripe, and now with these Costa Farms, the pink princess and the white knight. You know, it's finally, they're starting to get these out to the big box stores, at least here in the Southeast. It seems like they are, you know, and hopefully they will in your neck of the woods also very soon. Well, there you have it, friends. I'm so happy with everything that I found. I don't care if I got rained on again. But it was all worth it, and I'm really happy with them. I will have a potting video coming up here in the next couple of weeks, but I gotta wait till they're all ready, till they're all, you know, the soil isn't so moist and they're acclimated, and I'm sure that they don't have any pests and all of that stuff. So I will have that potting video coming up within the next couple of weeks, okay? Thanks so much. I appreciate your coming along with me on this little field trip today. I hope you're having a wonderful day and have a blessed day, blessed weekend. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye now.